the Oakland Raiders starting last night started to remind me of my favorite team on the other side of the bracket, the Dallas Cowboys. Raiders looking just like the Cowboys because, like the Cowboys, the Raiders are winning by winning time of possession, by winning the turnover battle, and by keeping an average defense off the field. By far, the two best offensive lines in football belong to number 1, Dallas, number 2, Oakland. Am I right?
You're absolutely right about that.
Thank you very much. And last night, that Oakland offensive line bullied your Bronco front seven. Bullied them, embarrassed the Denver Broncos on a national TV game. You want to talk about playing keep away? The Raiders kept the ball for 41 minutes to Denver's 19 minutes. That's humiliating. Oakland rushed, as Joy pointed out, for 218 yards to Denver's meager 33 yards rushing. That will not work.
Nope.
Oakland is now +9 in turnovers, having won last night's battle 2-0. That's third in the National Football League. That will win a lot of football games. And Derek Carr, whom I love, set the tone with 108 yards passing in the first quarter. Guess how many he had for the last 3 quarters? 76 yards passing in the last 3 because he was not needed. And to his credit, he didn't do anything real stupid. He probably got away with the near interception. It was very close that T.J. Ward had, but couldn't quite hold on. That was the only dumb move he made all last night. But he really wasn't needed because Latavius Murray, again, as Joy pointed out, went for 114. And then the lightning to his thunder, little Jalen Richard, he goes for 62 more. So, no, Denver didn't have to lead. And yes, Denver lost Derek Wolfe, who's a big mainstay in that defense front, and he's got a fractured elbow, and I don't know what his status is going to be going forward, if he can play with it or not. But a Raider team that is 5-0 on the road looked dominant at home against its arch rival. So I say, yes, they will win the West, and I say now, yes, they will at least be a threat to Tom Brady's New England Patriots.
Will they win the West? Maybe. Will they win the AFC? Absolutely. 1,000%, 1,000,000% not.
Okay, but this is a breakthrough for you to even give it a maybe in the West, right?
No, they're not winning, but that wasn't the question.
Okay.
The question was, will they win the AFC? No. No, no, no. And in the words of my great friend Rob Parker, no way, no how.
Now you're quoting Rob Parker to make your arguments?
Skip, the Broncos played their worst game of the season by far. You mentioned some of the key points. Only 12 rush attempts. You're trying to beat a team with as high-powered offense as the Raiders have, just running the football 12 times. And when you run the football, when you only run it 12 times, and you go 3 and out, 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 3 and out. No matter how great your defense is, eventually they will start to crack and they will start to show vulnerabilities. Not only running the football 12 times, but now you're asking Trevor Siemian to throw the football 40 times. That's not a recipe for success in this offense. The recipe is run the football, even if you can just get, sometimes you just run just to give the receivers a break and give your offensive linemen a break from getting in pass stance. You just want to lay on some people. You look at this, 12 rush attempts, 40 throws, 19 minutes time of possession. The Raiders almost possessed the ball 42 minutes, Skip. I've never been in a game like this. I've never seen a game like this when someone almost possessed the ball where they possessed it 2-1.
Twice, yeah.
This came down to as simple as this, the tale of two running games. The Broncos' inability to run the football and the Raiders' ability to insert their will, their dominance, and run the football. You mentioned over 200 yards rushing. They had 76 plays. 43 of those plays were rush attempts. And they averaged like over 5. You're not beating anybody. And everybody talking about Peyton Manning and all these guys that the Broncos lost. The main person they lost that they missed most is Malik Jackson. Because Malik Jackson he is a true 5, and he's struggling a little bit as far as on the football field. His bank account isn't struggling at all. His bank account is looking real good. But what he was able to do, he and Wolf, they made you one-dimensional because they refused to allow you to run the football. Then that allowed Von Miller, Shane Ray, Shaquille Barrett to pin their ears back. Now you have to sit in there. You can't get off the ball because you run up the field. Now they're going to run the ball in gaps.